Yes, welcome to Enclave Media Hub. I am your host, Samadim Sengindo. Today we have someone who is very good on screen, theater, and he's a very good voice actor. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an African Movie Award nominee, a UFF nominee. He's very good that he's an MC as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Mulshid MUGABIRE. Yes, brother. Ogambotia. You're most welcome.
Thank you, Sama.
Welcome to Enclave Media Hub.
Well, it's a pleasure.
There are so many questions that come in my mind whenever I see actors who are really trending. You've ever been on billboards, you've traveled the world in so many movies. Which college?
Well, for anyone watching Enclave Media Hub, my name is MUGABIRE Mulshid, EDSON, and I'm an actor, like he said, when he tried to introduce me and just to make things clear. And like you said, how do I do it? I mean, there's no magic. You want something, do it. Of course, there are baby steps, I must say. Seeing me right here, one would think probably I came from somewhere and just landed myself here. But it has been a journey. It has been a journey of not a day, a week, or a year, but several years.
That's awesome. Mulshid, have you ever got any kind of training, and which kind of training?
Yeah. I've gotten quite a number of trainings in my field as an actor. Yeah, I happen to be a professional actor. Yeah, I've added writing and directing onto that, but I've been able to do all this just because of the trainings I've had. To start with, I started up with Mariam Dagire Film and Performing Arts Center. That is back like in 2015. That's when I did my training. I did a diploma there in acting, graduating with a diploma in acting. So what I'm doing right now is something that I've done in school. And on top of that, of course, I've had so many other trainings that followed. You know, this is a learning process. Like with acting, there's a lot to learn, and I would say I'm still
You're still learning.
Even I think yesterday, last week on Wednesday, I had an online training of Mulshid about script dialoguing and all that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you do your own self-training as well as
exactly.
You had
like
the
whenever I have
training.
an opportunity, I'll go for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Now the question is, you know, sometimes in Uganda they say acting is not paid for. What was your first gig that was paid for?
I think for every I've not done any gig that I've not been paid for.
Yeah.
It depends on what you define as payment.
Okay.
Yeah, that is how
was it just
now that is the question. When people talk about payment, they want to talk about money.
True.
But in my profession, for the time I've been around, in my experience, I've gotten to learn that actually it's not just about the money. Sometimes when you focus on the money, you lose a lot. I'm not saying don't focus on the money, because this is a business. Now where for any project that comes your way as an actor, I'm speaking to anyone who is pursuing to be an actor. True. There are so many opportunities that are going to come your way. Now this is what you have to look at. It should be paying, regardless of which kind of currency it is paying. True. It has to be paying. Don't waste time on any project. How does it pay? It can either give you the money, good. If it is not giving you the money, it should have another form of currency it is paying you. For example, it could be a learning experience. True. That is payment. I mean, if someone is teaching you and you're not paying them, so it means you're lending out your skill as payment, as would be payment, and they are giving you theirs as well. So there is payment in exchange. True. Payment by service.
That's awesome.
Okay. Now, yes. So there is quite a number. So at least I would say in my experience, I don't think I've done any project where I've not been paid. Honestly.
Now, how do you get into character? Because so many people out there would like to know. Because, you know, this is Mulshid today. But now we see, I've seen you in Honorables, I've seen you in Power of Legacy, on NTV, and so many others, name it. Now, being that, is it between what? There's a movie that... Between Us. Now, Between Us, you're this villager. How do you... Today, this is Mulshid, who is different, but how do you transfer that to the other character?
Yeah, I think it's quite broad. Characterization in acting is quite broad. It's almost an entire course for one to learn. But I'll break it and make it simple for someone who is watching me for the very first time and probably who is not so much, who would want to pick something from this interview. I would say the strength of an actor lies in the power of his imagination. You know, because as an actor, you could be cast as a CEO of a certain company just because, and you dressed up to fit the role, but you've never been CEO. You don't even look anywhere close of being CEO of a certain multi-million company, but you create an imagination in your mind. You imagine yourself being the CEO. How would you be? So the strength or the power or how broad your imagination is drives you to that place. So if today I'm cast as a person who doesn't have a parent or a mom and a dad and I'm somewhere in the village, say I have them and they are all okay. So how am I going to pull off this character? So I walk into my imagination world. I imagine that person. How would someone like that behave? How would they be? So it's the strength of an actor. What makes Denzel special, what makes DiCaprio special, what makes Mariam Lagay special. I mean, it is the strength of their imagination. And get lost in your imagination.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is a platform of learning, a platform of excellency. We have had so much in terms of interaction, we have had so much in terms of learning, and as well, I'm telling you, in the next episode, we shall have much more to share with Mulshid. Allow me say, let's rest from there. This is the Enclave Media Hub. I am your host, Osama Lim.